he, and this is the Philistines. And we'll start the story. Oh, and this is David right here with his little sheep. So, the Philistines were enemies of God. Their army came to fight King Saul's army. And a giant soldier named Goliath yelled out,
Bring out your best soldier to fight me. If your best soldier defeats us, we will be your slave. If I defeat your best and strongest soldier, you'll be our slave.
King Saul's soldiers were afraid. Oh, they were afraid and they didn't want to go and fight the giant. So, meanwhile this was happening, David was taking care of his little sheep over here. Sheep. And when David took care of his sheep, he loved them and he fed them and made sure they had clean water, and he sang to them with his heart. And David even protected them from lions and bears, and he fought them. And David, even though he was little, he believed in God, and he believed with God with all his heart that God would protect him no matter what. So that's how David was strong. He was able to trust God. So one day, David's father was worried about David's brothers who were in King Saul's army. So he said, can you bring some food to your brothers? So David got up, and he brought a basket of food to his brothers. He had to go a long place, and he walked over there and gave his brothers the food. While he saw his brothers, he saw Goliath yelling at King Saul's army.
Bring out your best soldier to fight me. If I beat your strongest soldier, you'll be our slave. If you beat me, we'll be your slave.
So David went to the king and he said,
I'm not frightened to fight Goliath.
he said, you are too young.
God for me.
God will be with him. So King David gave him his shield. And he gave him his armor and his helmet and his, the rest of his clothes, but it was too big and too heavy. So David gave it back to the king. And he picked up his sling and he went to a little stream and he picked 5 stones. Let's count with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he went back to the king, and then he grabbed 1 stone, and he went towards Goliath. And he threw it up. Threw it.
Oh, good throw.
And the king fell down and died. And then King Saul's team cheered him. And the Philistines got scared and ran away. And that was it. And now, even though David was a little boy, he believed in who? God. And God gave him the strength to fight Goliath. And God took care of David just like he promised. Okay, that's it.
Yay!
Thank you, Dr. Stewart.